Now, before we go on, we can see that there are a couple of boxes that have four X's across. So, for example, here, that means that the last open box has to be the O. So Tatiana has to have a red backpack. So we will X out the rest of that column. And we see another one here where we have four X's in a row. And so that, again, that has to be the O. And so that's red and long waves. So that's Tatiana because we already knew she had long waves. So we're going to X out the rest of that row. And then that lets us solve this one. So the brown backpack is the frizzy hair. So Dave is the brown backpack. We can put the O here. And position 2 is Dave. And so he has the brown backpack. So we can put an O here and fill in the rest of that column and the rest of that row. And let's see what else we could do. So Dave has the brown backpack, and Dave is carrying a can, so we can put that here and fill out the X's in the rest of that column and the rest of that row. And frizzy hair is good that way. Now we've figured all that out. All right, and now we're ready to tackle that last clue. Just then Mr. Bingley came running up. I just remembered something else, Rachel, he cried. What, Mr. Bingley? The middle person in line was wearing a green backpack. So the middle person is person 3. Person 3 was wearing a green backpack. So we're going to put an O here and X the rest of that row and the rest of that column. And then we know that position 1 had the red backpack. And so we know that position 1 is the red backpack, and position 1 was carrying the bag, so we're going to put an O here and X the rest of that column and the rest of that row. Then we can see that the envelope would only belong here, so that's Shelley and the envelope, and then she has to be in position 3. So we're going to fill that up. Shelley has to be in position 3, so we'll X out the rest of that column and the rest of that row. And if we know Shelley's got pigtails and she's in position 3, we can fill that up. O here and X here. And X the rest of that row out. So long waves is in position 1. Long waves is Tatiana. Tatiana's in position 1. So we know that Tatiana is the thief. She was the person that had the bag in position 1 that stuck it in Lizzie's backpack. Now, if you'd like to just fill out the rest of the boxes, you can. So we already know that the bag is Tatiana with the red backpack, so we can X out the rest of that row and column. And then the envelope is Shelley with the green backpack, and Shelley has the pigtails, and Shelley has the envelope, and X the rest of that row and column out, and Tatiana has the bag. So we're all done.